Hello everybody and welcome to Rate My Starcraft, the show where you get to show off your most amazing plays. If you want a rundown, essentially Rate My Starcraft is a lot like ICYFAR. This is a show where I cast average Joes doing spectacular things or, well, attempting to do spectacular things and failing at them. And you guys basically get to pick your own topic because you get to send in your own submission with your own piece of creative writing talking about why this is indeed such an awesome and incredible play. And this one was submitted by FOS, who says, "At first I tried to canon you, but you were prepared, so I took a different view, one to make you scared. I acted tough. You should have called my bluff. Thank you for the MMR." From FOS XOXOX. And, is that a double gas steal from you? Sees the drones coming in, has no idea what they're doing. The drones steal both of the gases. Meanwhile, FOS is trying to cannon rush, but, I mean, cannoning down here seems cute because then you can cover the high ground. The problem is, what are you going to do with it? You can't actually build cannons on creeps. You can't build anything on creeps. You can't really get in range of them. And I think FOS realized this, so even if you want to just use this as a launching pad for Immortals or Void Rays, well, you can't mine gas. So it's... more than a little prepared is Short SC, who's going for a gas pool first opening and a double gas steal, a ridiculous build order from our Zerg player. But you know what? I mean, all you need to do is disrupt your opponent in StarCraft, and a lot of the time, they will fall apart under that pressure of trying to adapt. Now, FOS is going to get a cannon on the low ground. No drones being pulled just yet, but there we go. 5 drones being pulled, and this is not a well-positioned cannon. He could have put it there and blocked it off with a pylon, but FOS with some rather lazy cannon rushes. Oh, there we go. Okay. He's going to start cannoning on the high ground as well. And that cannon does not get cancelled. Nice kills there with the drones. 6 slings are on the way, though. FOS doesn't have a plan. There's no gateway. There's no follow-up. I mean, even if these cannons get up, they don't do anything to the Zerg player. The Zerg's got 6 slings out. FOS is in huge trouble. Oh, this is a truly peak high-level StarCraft game. Another cannon not getting cancelled. He does at least cancel that pylon. And he is getting a cannon on the high ground. The problem is this doesn't even deny the expansion. So FOS is going to wall off his base with 2 cannons here. Oh, this is peak StarCraft, guys. The Zerglings come down and they do end up pulling back. Now, Sean is not expanded and is only on 13 workers, so is technically still behind in economy. Now, these probes. Oh, hey, baby. Do you guys want to come and play with us? Come over here. Those probes, unfortunately, not attractive enough to bait those Zerglings. Zerglings love tasty treats, but probes are basically robots. I can't imagine they taste too good, so doesn't matter what sort of squeaks and beeps they make, the Zerglings not going to be baited. We're going to build 2 gateways and another cannon inside the main base of the Zerg, who now starts a Roach War. Now, the Zerg is not droned up or taken extra hatcheries. The Lings, I think, tried to run across, but then they ran home. What is FOS going to do? I mean, what are you going to mass zealots in the main base? The Zerg's killing his own economy, though. Okay, he's rebuilding a couple of drones. He really, if he lava injects, that'd be great. He's spreading a creep tumor in a position which will literally spread creep there and nowhere else. Look at that creep tumor. Look at that creep tumor. It's like, oh, it's a little further than I thought. It goes out there and then stops. That was the most worthless creep tumor spread I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I mean, remember, FOS here did say you were prepared for the cannon rush. I mean, we can see this is a bit of a Mexican standoff right here, isn't it? Right? The Zerg's like, well, you can't push in at all, but I mean, the Zerg can't get rid of the Protoss at least. There's a couple of zealots coming out, a couple of cannons. He's going to build a cannon to clear his gas geysers. Oh my god, I've never seen gases be cleared so slowly in my entire life. I mean, both players are just kind of staring at each other right now going, what do we do here? And Sean's going to very slowly break out with Ravages. Unfortunately for Sean, only on 12 workers this whole time. Sean, oh, if only Sean hadn't built these spines. These spines really were just unnecessary, right? If that was like another 4 or 5 drones and Sean was going for an expansion, I think Sean would be miles ahead. As it is, FOS is building zealots, but I can't really understand why. Because, I mean, there's spines and roaches and ravages. You're never going to kill them. That being said, the Zerglings do accidentally get aggroed in, and a few of those go down to the cannons there. Another pylon build. Why are we reinforcing this position? Oh my god. What am I watching right now? Still not a single bit of gas has been mined. The first cannon falls. Another cannon at home. my god. You know, I think this game is giving me a really big appreciation. I've been tuning into Vibe Stream quite a bit recently, and I've been really trying to understand, you know, the low-level stuff that he's teaching people in a early series, especially of Bronze to GM, and a lot of it is him kind of reiterating, stop staring. Yes, the other guy's doing this. Stop looking at it. Go home and spend your money. I see it. I mean, both these guys are kind of staring at each other. The zealots, why are they being built? I don't know. I think he realizes it's a lost cause. He's going to try and leave with the zealots. Okay, he fights the zerglings, which is not going too bad. If he can get those zealots out and go home, maybe they'll do something. They do okay versus the zerglings. Sean is over here trying to kill the pylons, and the zealots, they kill some zerglings and they run down to the natural. There's no natural there, so he's running his zealots back and forth right now. 1,000 minerals up. Has not looked at home to take gas until now. Oh my god, did I just see zealots get corrosive bile? That is not meant to happen. Oh my god, this is so funny. I can't imagine either of these guys is using any control groups, right? So let me check. First of all, we check Sean's view. No control groups. Let's check FOS. FOS has one Nexus on a control group. Okay. So FOS is the mechanically superior player. Control group of one of his buildings. Oh my god, there's like... Okay, so a hatchery starts and some drones. Sean's doing the right thing. Now that Sean has dealt with the pressure, is removing all this from the high ground, is going to start expanding again. I mean, it should lead to a big lead for the Zerg player. Wait. Are you guys seeing the production tab? He lost his only 2 gateways on the other side of the map. So FOS is going to make 5 gateways. Has finally put workers on one gas. Doesn't even have enough workers to saturate the other gas. Starts warp gate and chrono boost it. You got 900 minerals. Why aren't we taking bases? I feel like even if you feel you can't secure it, like build a base in the corner. Anything. There's one zealot chilling, blocking the third. The Zerg player is building spores right now. Desperately needs to recover the economy because both players are so broke right now. What's funny is a lot of players, when they get in a game where they get distracted, right? It's 5 zealots building at a time. Oh my god. Why? What are we doing? They never realize that their economy, like, they're like, it's 7 minutes. I must have 70 workers or something, or 60 workers or 50, you know? And I'm like, no, you got 16. FOS says, please, no. I mean, yeah, if those cannons go down, you're dead, right? The biles could be hitting both if they landed in between, but instead it hits one, then the other. Oh, don't lose your Ravagers. Oh my god, one Ravager goes down. Oh my god, Sean is a little sloppy with the micro. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, does take down one cannon. There's nothing standing in between. If they can get in and depower this. Okay, 5 zealots have come out. The zealots, cannons, the zerglings go in a little bit too far. Sean is not macroing behind this because no control groups, remember. Knows how to use corrosive bile, but does not know how to produce while looking elsewhere. Oh no, this is going to get really weird. The zealots are going to come out. We've got slow zealots up against Ravagers. Now, Ravagers with good micro can kill unlimited slow zealots, but watch Sean stand and fight this. Oh, he depowers the gateways, but he stands and fights. He does. I can't believe it. I was like, he's just going to stand there, isn't he? Oh my god. Oh, it's 8 minutes 20, and it's slow zealots versus speedlings. And for some reason, the Zerg is building 4 spine crawlers? What? Is this what StarCraft games look like? What level is this? How does the Zerg have 145 actions a minute? How does the Protoss have 75? What? What are they doing? Oh my god, this is an absolute disaster. Warping in slow zealots, walking across the map for a slow zealot assault on a Zerg who could have just defended by making a handful of roaches, make Zerglings, which are very bad versus zealots, and a giant unnecessarily wall of spine crawlers. Oh my god, and just no expansions. There's no next step. It's just... Oh my god. I mean, still only on 16 workers because Sean keeps building so much static and ruining his economy. Now, if those Zerglings go for a counterattack, they can't do much because of the 2 cannons, right? So they're going to have to hide behind the spine crawlers. Now, that is so many zealots. I don't think it can beat that many spines. Those spine crawlers are so good. They have 2 armor, and zealots have 2 attacks, which means it's 4 armor reduced out of every 16 damage volley. So the zealots annihilate the Zerglings. The Zerglings really should have hid behind the spines and come in from behind. Ruffle hentai! Says FOS as the zealots apparently enjoy getting deeply penetrated. A whole bunch of tentacles just probing them. Hentai, 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 hentai. The zealots, if they run into the main, could actually maybe do a lot of damage, but it's actually just a trade. The spines and the zealots trade I can't believe how close this game is. Because these guys are both doing such silly things. It's like, it's evenly matched. The Zerg has 2 bases, but has never even had a full mining 1 base. So it's basically 1 base. The Protoss is just making Zealots on 1 base and just sending them in. Slow Zealots with no tech, nothing. Oh my lord, this is hilarious. Oh, wait. He lost his Cyber Core, so he's rebuilding his Cyber Core. He's like, I want to make other units. I love that as well. It's like there is never more than one thing happening. It's like the Zealots die, more Zealots warp in, they walk forwards, they die. 5-second pause, looks at home, goes, I want to make a different unit out of my gateway. What do I need for that? Oh my god. The Zerg's going mutas. I mean, Cybercore allows you to build things that shoot up. The Zerg is still building spine crawlers. Oh, can someone please teach Sean about like just relative like how economy works and how like money and like how your money works for you, and if you get more money it builds into more money. Like if at any point Sean had squeezed out like just 5 or 10 more workers before killing the drones by turning them into spine crawlers, Sean could have like tens of thousands more resources mined by this point in the game. I'm not even, well, at least 4,000 or 5,000 easily, if not 6,000 or 7,000 more resources. Instead, it's build a drone, throw the drone away into a structure, build a drone, throw the drone. Oh my god. That being said, FOS, our macro god, has said, let's go for spellcasters, 5 sentries, and then it's an 11-minute attempt to expand as the main is mining out. We're gonna go mass sentry. Oh my god. Big brain plays here from FOS. I mean, this can't be Gold League, that's for sure. What are we thinking? Low silver? I don't think bronze. I think bronze is worse than this, for sure. Not sure, actually. I think maybe low silver. Maybe low silver. You never know, because when someone starts with a cannon rush, the other one does like a double gas steal, players are always going to, like I said, get knocked below their normal level because they're dealing with weird things, having to react. Zergling's going to come in and get that base. He cancels it. He just gives up the low ground. He's going for a sentry 1 base all in now that his Nexus is being cancelled. The Zerg, who has 1,000 gas that's being used for nothing right now, takes 2 more gases, despite still not even having 1 full mineral line. Only 14 workers on minerals. Oh my god, they're so bad. Not even 2 bases of workers. The Zerglings come forward. They see a massive sentries and a hallucinated void ray. Wait. So Sean sees mass sentry and 1 void ray. FOS says GG, bro. Oh my god. No! And Sean is like, oh no, it's mass void ray. Wait, go to Sean's camera. Don't tell me he just leaves. Don't tell me he does an Idra. Yeah, he's building mass spores. Wait, he saw a single void ray and shat the bed. And now, no, you're winning the game. You fucking idiot. Oh my god. This is the worst game of StarCraft I've ever seen. Oh my god, Sean SC. If anyone knows Sean SC out there, whisper him, message him this game. Because that is the funniest, dumbest. I mean, this was FOS last-ditch effort as well, with the offensive GG being like, yeah, get out, I've won the game. And it's like, at first I tried to counter you, but you were prepared, so I took a different view. One to make you scared. I acted tough. You should have called my bluff. Thank you for the MMR. Sean SC quaked in his boots, and the big old fake hallucinated void rays wins the game, even while all the sentries were dying and they were doing no damage. What a disaster. What a good way to start the series. Let's go check out another game. All right, guys, let's go into the second game. This one comes from Santa Claus, somebody who's been featured quite a bit at ICYFAR, actually, and is clearly already doing some janky shiz going across the map with a couple of workers. All right, this one. Okay, I gotta get my singing voice on. Rudolph the borrowed baneling had a very acidic sack. And if you ever saw him, you would think he's high on crack, like a light bulb. All the other banelings felt a little uncomfortable around him. They always thought that Rudolph, I can't remember the rest of the song how it goes. They always thought that Rudolph would explode at any minute. Then one cheesy ladder game, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your acid so strong verse light, won't you help me be a sneaky dick tonight? Then how the banelings loved him as they shouted with glee, Rudolph, the burrowed baneling, I'm so glad you blew up instead of me. Well, that is a goddamn creative submission if I've ever seen one. No wonder this replay got picked. Holy crap, mate. That's an incredible song there. I'm sorry I can't do it justice. Nails on a Chalkboard is still the only album that I've released, and it's going to be a few more singing lessons before my producer allows me to release another album, so sorry about that, guys. Already the drones come over here and cause a bunch of chaos, gets one gas steal off, kills an SCV for a drone, so one Captain Dickhead turns into the extractor, the other Captain Dickhead over here hops in the gas just to break the SCV's attack command, mines the gas and starts running away. And this has massively delayed Crazy Dago's barracks. So this is all meant to disrupt, distract, annoy. And behind this, double gas, immediately mined 100 gas, has now pulled off that gas, but got 100 gas just to start Burrow. So this is all about trying to deny the natural with Burrow. Burrow is still 16, 17 seconds away. He needs to get that drone burrowed before the command center starts. Now, there's not 400 minerals yet, and Crazy Dago, even with 400 minerals, probably won't go for it straight away because he wants to start an orbital and a Reaper. Wait, Santa Claus, oh, he wants to do the hatch trick. Okay, he wants to do the hatch trick. Oh, look at that. He goes for it. He gets drilled. I think, oh no, he mistimed it. Santa Claus. You've got to be moving at full speed as you get hit is how you've got to do it. You don't want to drill through. So if he curves around, he's got to let himself get hit. No. You've got to let yourself get hit. Santa Claus. If you want to get the hatch started, you've got to get hit. Santa Claus, he numbed it. Oh, you dummy. Oh, maybe it's his first time pulling that off. Okay, for those who don't know, what he's trying to do there is he's trying to build a hatchery. And then as it's almost dead, he'll cancel it and burrow. And because there's a whole big fountain of blood that kind of blossoms out when the hatchery dies, it disguises the burrow animation. So the Terran usually assumes they've just killed the SCV as it cancelled. So he was trying to do that. Now, the problem is when the SCV is following you, it moves as fast as a drone. So what you need to do is you need to circle around the way he did, let yourself get hit, because unless they're microing that SCV actively, it'll stop completely, hit the drone, and then only once the drone is out of range, it'll go, oh, I can't hit you. And then it'll start moving and have to accelerate afterwards. But you can see that he just didn't micro it correctly. And now he's trying to get him with 2 more drones, but he can't get through the wall. So he's not able to get it to delay the command center. So his whole plan's gone to shit. He's on one base. He's rallying Zerglings across to try and bust this wall. But those 2 Marines could easily defend this wall off. I mean, what's he going to do? He's making Banelings on 1 base on 11 workers. Santa Claus is making Ling Speed as well. It's the most delayed 1 base Bane bust of all time. There's a tank and Marines building. I mean, he's done. There's nothing he can do. He runs a drone forward and burrows in front of the base. Kind of gives away that he's going for burrow. He builds a hatchery outside as well, which I don't think he knows even what he's doing. I mean, look at this. There's a goddamn Urubu flapping around over here. That is an odd-looking bird, is it not? God damn, it's twitchy as well. Bloody Urubus, man. Anyway, so there's a tank out. So, I mean, this is game over. Santa Claus is at 10 drones versus 22 SCVs, 2 command centers versus 1. Crazy Dago is not sieging the tank, which worries me. But, I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to use 5 Banelings to blow up the depot in the wall. Are you going to have enough to get through? I doubt it. That's all that's happening. It's just Crazy Dago drops a supply drop on the front just as the command center finishes, which was going to unsupply block him anyway. So, oh no, that's not good. He's building some more Marines and tanks, but has not sieged the tank. Wait, what is Santa Claus? Oh, what? Burrows Banelings in view. Crazy Dago saw that. Is going to siege the tank now. I mean, this is the worst burrowed Baneling rush I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Santa Claus. There is no way this is going to work. Why is there a hatchery there? Cancels it and builds a spine, which the tank thankfully can't see or it would kill it. But this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen, Santa Claus. Rudolph the burrowed Baneling had a very acidic sack. If you ever saw him, you would think he's high on crack, like a light bulb. All the other Banelings felt a little uncomfortable around him. Okay, the drone goes down there. Wait. What? Oh, it unburrowed, I think. I think it unburrowed. They always thought that Rudolph would explode any minute. Then one cheesy ladder game, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your acid so strong, won't you help me be a sneaky dick? So, which Baneling is Rudolph? I wonder if there is one Rudolph Baneling, or if it's just... Oh my god, Crazy Dago's moving out. Crazy Dago, you saw those Banelings burrow! You saw them burrow right in front of your face! Dago, raise the wall and you're still fine. It's not that many units. The other side! No! He raised it, then he lowered it! He raised the wall and then lowered the same side of it! You're winning! Even there, even at the end, he still could have potentially won because he had Marines popping out. He could lose almost all of his SCVs and still be ahead. There is no economy. It is a 9-worker Zerg with nothing behind. It's so silly. It's so painful. GG, well played, Santa Claus. You've done it again, and your dedication to doing disgusting crap once again impresses me. This was beautiful. GG, well played, mate. All right, guys, and that sums up our first 2 games that are in this very first episode of Rate My Starcraft. Those were rather cool, but I want to finish up on a quick note because I got an absolutely endearing email from this young man, ArkeMeister, the other day, who started his own series, The Dad Files, and it's him casting his dad playing StarCraft. Apparently, he's been inspired by the Florencio files, which makes me a little worried that he's watching too much of my potty mouth and hopefully not picking it up. But let's watch a moment of it and let's take a look.
He's lifted up his base and is filled with SCVs. These guys aren't going to escape. It's like, what's he planning to do with that? Oh! He could land this, bring it back up, get those guys, and bring it back. Oh! Oh, that's smart, bro.
That's smart, bro. I could not have said it better myself, ArkeMeister. Guys, go check out ArkeMeister on YouTube. He's casting his dad's Protoss games. His dad's the Protoss who's cannon rushing versus a proxy 3 racks. The Rush is Brewing. A great name for the first series, and go check him out. I just think that's absolutely wholesome and adorable. So if you guys want to catch the next up-and-coming commentator, go check out ArkeMeister on YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of Rate My Starcraft. We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye and good night.